Hello and welcome to Jessie at Home. In this video I'm going to show you how to make these little tassels that I like to call unicorn tails, and you'll understand that why in a minute. The tassels themselves, the yarn is made with the Red Heart Sparkle Soft, and then they have these little decorative tops on them, and those decorative tops are actually recycled or upcycled from the unicorn fiber products that you use to care for your yarn. And if you don't use it to care for your yarn, you should. So it's the unicorn fiber products. They all have these little bubble caps on them, you see, and you pull it up and then you can use their product and then you push it back down again and it locks it. Okay, and they have different color tops on the different products. So you use those tops to make the tops of your tassels. You see, and we have all different color tops and all different color tassels. I just chose some colors that went well together out of my stash. And I'm going to show you how to actually make these. So let me move these aside for you here and pull out one of these tops. So I have the top and it's actually still got the lid inside of it. I'll tell you, it's easier to pull off this circle top when it still has the bottle attached to the lid too. But you pop it open just like you would to actually use your product, and then you can give it a pull, and if it still has the bottle attached, it's a lot easier. There we go. You give it a pull and it pops off. Alright, now that is your top, and you can see there's a little hole in the top and a big hole in the bottom, and that's exactly what you need for your tassels, the little hole in the top and the big hole in the bottom. So to begin, we're going to start off by making our tie strand. Now you can do this if you don't know how to crochet a chain, because that's what we're going to do. You have two options. One is you can go to jessieathome.com, and in the top of the menu there's a little section. In the top there's a menu that goes across the screen, and one of the items in the menu says Learn to Crochet. If you click on that, there's a link that will teach you how to make a slip knot and a chain stitch. You can do that and you can learn how to make the slip knot and the chain stitch. Your other option is you can always just braid about 7 or so inches of this yarn. Take 3 pieces of the yarn and braid together about 7 or so inches. Or you could even just use the yarn without any braid or chain or anything at all like that, without the little decorative part, and just have the straight yarn, and that would be fine too. So you're going to make your chain. You're going to leave like a 10-inch tail. Make sure you leave yourself plenty of tail. You're going to make a slip knot and then chain 30. You want to chain about 7 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've chained 30. I'm using a size 8H 5 millimeter. Again, cut yourself like a 10-inch tail, and then you just pull that through. Whoop, caught it funny. Pull it through and tighten it up. Okay, so now you have this like about 7 inches of chain stitch, or if you want to do braid with about 10 inches of tail on either end. You want to fold them together and just tie an overhand knot right at the two ends where the chain ends. So on top of the knot is the chain looped up, and on the bottom of the knot are your two ends. Okay, we're just going to leave that to the side over here. We're going to kind of open it up, leave it to the side, and then I'm going to get my handy tassel maker. This is my handy tassel maker. I love using DVD boxes for tassel makers because it has this little slit here that makes it really easy to slide my scissors underneath the yarn to cut the yarn. It works really well. So DVD players are my favorite tassel making tool so far. If somebody has a better idea, feel free to let me know, but I love the DVDs. So we're actually going to wrap this 50 times to make this nice big tassel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50. 50 times. Now what you do is you slide your scissors into that little slit, and you have the perfect place to cut your tassels. Okay, I kind of push down hard on my DVD and gently straighten out my tassels so that I can easily find that center See, I have that nice little line where the center of my tassel is, and I'm just going to pinch that together. So that's the center of my tassel. Now here is my tassel top. I'm going to place the center of the tassel right in on the tassel top, and then I'm going to tie these two ends together. Right over left, left over right. Then we'll be really careful and go right over left again, just for, you know, giggles. Okay, now you have a tassel without a wrap, and we don't need a wrap because of our little lid. Now what I do is I take my crochet hook again, I put it in the small hole of the lid, pop it out the large hole, grab a hold of my little loop, pull that through. You have your tassel. Now I've done one more thing to make it actually stay on there. I pull it up really tight, and I tie another overhand knot right at that small hole. And the overhand knot, it should be big enough that it won't pop through the hole, and that keeps it nice and tight so that your tassel top doesn't come off. And then you're just going to have two strands that are a little long because those are from your tail, from this. And now you have your tassel or your unicorn tail. And that is all that it takes to make these fun little unicorn tail tassels. You can hang them on your holiday tree, you can hang them outside. I mean, this is an acrylic yarn. It should be safe outside. These are little plastic lids. They should be safe outside. You could hang these on trees outside if you wanted to, for holiday decorations, or like I said, put them on your indoor trees, whatever you want to do with them. These are just some fun, really nice big tassels. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day.